Welcome to this episode of Leadership Matters, a video series highlighting the stories, experiences of global leaders and providing some valuable leadership lessons. The series is hosted by Avinash Ananda, a recognized leadership advisor, happiness strategist, and a motivational keynote speaker. Over the course of more than 30 years, Avinash has personally mentored more than 1,000 leaders and trainers. He has also trained more than 1 million individuals from all walks of life in 30 countries. Our special guest for today's episode is Sayantan Dasgupta, Vice President Marketing at Basis Vectors Capital. Sayantan is a marketing leader with over 15 years of experience across various industries. He is a 5-time VP of Marketing and former partner of a US-based private equity fund. Adept at leading cross-geographic teams, Sayantan has built and scaled brands through data-driven strategies and a let's get it done attitude. Sayantan consults CXOs, mentors, founders, and guides teams to focus on metrics that matter. His contributions to the field of marketing have been recognized by the CMO Council and the Forbes Council as well.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to yet another episode of Leadership Matters. And here we have today with us Sayantan. Sayantan, we've got our viewers who listen into these conversations, which are free-flowing conversations. We just met a few minutes ago online. We had met before in person, but we never really got a chance to chat. Am I pronouncing your name correctly, Sayantan?
That's correct, Avinash. It's Sayantan.
Okay,
yes.
Lovely. And Sayantan means what?
See, Sayantan in Bengali, it means the time of the day when the sun is still there. There's still hope, right? But it is a time of the period which is like the twilight kind of the period. So in Bengali, literally, it means like the twilight period of the day.
The Twilight Zone, huh? Have you seen the
Sure.
TV series?
Oh, I did. Yeah, it's
Yeah?
pretty interesting. Yes.
Was that the vampire one or what? Huh? Are you like that or?
See, I just saw that, but yeah. But pretty much, see, I work Eastern time zone, so yes, I'm more like the vampire. I'm very active at night.
Oh my God! Huh? And what the if folklore has to be believed or even entertained, then blood drives the vampire. What keeps you going? What's your motivation?
So for me,
What a terrible analogy, but go on. Yeah.
so see, Avinash, the creativity in any field of marketing, that's where I'm at right now. So
Yeah.
when I am not a marketer, I'm a musician. So a lot of
Wow.
writing music.
I was wanting to ask you. Sorry for interrupting. I wanted to ask you. What is that? That black? Is that a mic in front of you? You
yeah,
could
yeah,
turn the camera. Turn the
yeah.
camera a little bit. Let me see that, please.
Sure.
Just
No,
to, are you able to? Are you able to turn it? I
that's
want to see the mic. No, the microphone in front of you.
oh, this one. Yeah,
Just want to see that.
sure.
Wow, this is like a professional podcaster equipment. It has to be either a presenter or a musician. Huh?
Totally. See, I'm a
What
fan
is the
of.
music connection?
Sorry.
What
Also,
is the
yes.
music connection?
So Avinash, yeah. So it's there in me. I mean, like what to say. I mean, I always want to sound very good online. I mean, so see, being a musician, I think sounding good really means for the audience. I mean, it really captures that emotions. So I've invested in a good mic so that my audience, my listeners can connect, right?
You have a podcast or something, or you have a channel? How do you what do you do? Do you sing? Do you play some instruments?
So Avinash, the podcast is still a dream. I'm still trying to set it up, but it'll happen one day.
Do it,
But
man.
yes, yeah, but yes, I do sing sometimes. I do play guitar sometimes. I do a lot of like gigs. When I'm
Yeah,
free.
but
Yeah.
fantastic. Yeah. So, if music is your passion, marketing is your profession. Is that correct?
Totally.
So these are two M's. We spoke about the first M is, so what is your motivation, right? So you have motivation, you have music, you have marketing. So how do you MMA, mixed martial arts? How does music affect your work? How do you merge
See,
these fields? Is there a connection?
100% Avinash, see, uh, there have been a lot of studies, people who start, investing in music very early on. I mean, see, you will see a lot of kids today in the schools in the very early age. Music has become like a primary subject to be taken up, because see, what happens is when you study and read music, it actually kind of ignites that part of your brain where your thought process develops into multiple folds, right? So usually what happens, when when you bring in a musician in a corporate environment, right? It's one and the same, because musicians have a natural tenacity to get applause from the audience. I mean, so they bring the creativity within the um, within their blood, so
You've done that.
see, for
You've done that in your. You've done that in your workplace.
100%. So Avinash, see, it in it improves the thinking power. It improves the tangent of like how you market to people, right? At the end of the day, music and corporate marketing is no different, I feel today. Say, because end of the day, we want to make our audience happy. That's
Sure.
the ultimate goal, right? So yes, and it kind of helps me think in a different tangent, like how can I make a campaign different from others. So
Uh-huh.
that gives me the power to think in a different tangent. So yeah, I mean, music
Amazing.
and
No, no,
marketing.
I truly believe in the power of music. I'm a musician myself. I mean, my guru, Rishi, late Rishi Kumar Pandya ji, is from the Maihar Gharana.
Wow.
So I learned. You're familiar with Maihar Gharana, where
I I've
Alauddin Khan Saab, Ravi Shankar, Hariprasad Chaurasi, all of them, you're students of Auntie. I used to call her Auntie Annapurna Devi ji,
right.
legend. So
Hmm.
I had the good fortune of learning from Uncle Rishi Uncle, who was a husband, and music has such power. I used to walk into that house and time stopped. It was like a different world altogether. We get transported elsewhere.
Totally,
And
totally.
music does a lot for healing. So what Rishi Uncle did, Professor Rishi Kumar Pandya, one of the
Mm.
pioneers of the human resource development movement in India, what he did was he created something called neuromusic. So
Wow.
neuromusic is, athletes, the heart beats at 60 beats per minute optimally. So
Hmm.
the music is recorded at 60 beats per minute with various instruments, so that when listening to it, your mind and your heart gets entrained and you start feeling calm and you start feeling good. So absolutely right. Tell me something, Shantan, your different industries you worked in,
Sure.
artificial intelligence, SaaS, software as a service. Now you are in private equity. So many different industries. Does marketing change in these different industries? How did you manage to still rock it?
Sure, Avinash. Interesting question. See, at the fundamental of it, Avinash, it does not change. See, end of the day, we are all in the business of making money, right? Like, be it
Hmm,
software, be it
sure,
be it venture capital, be it like agency business,
right.
whatever may it be, right? So see, the methodologies might change, like for a event industry, you have to do a lot of offline events. You have to be
Sure.
feet on the street marketing is what really
Hmm,
works, right?
hmm,
But
hmm.
for a SaaS industry, more of like intelligent, campaigns which are like, short form of content really work. See, today, lot of SaaS marketers, lot of leaders are trying to post like video podcasts on their LinkedIn. Why are they
Hmm.
doing that? I mean, See, they're no longer sending email campaigns like, bombarding a list of 10,000, 5,000 with just email campaigns, because those kind of marketing today does not work. I mean, rather people are like, doing very short form of content. Video marketing is like taking over the
So,
world
so
right
this
now.
these,
Right?
these trends change over time, is what you're saying. But the
See,
fundamentals remain the same.
100%, Avinash. So see, I have been in the advertisement side of the house. Then I transitioned into like venture capital. I was on the other side of the table, wherein I was looking at, how to help our portfolio companies. So that was early on. Then, I eventually took up a lot of leadership roles. So from becoming a VP to even becoming an operating partner of a fund. So I was a operating partner of a private equity fund earlier, right? um, and it was in North America. And then I transitioned into data science and analytics, because that's a domain that I wanted to, kind of explore, because, today everything is about data and analytics, right? So we get a lot of intelligence out of like data and analytics. A lot of decision making is being done based on what data,
Sure.
like what data is present in an organization, right? So then I went to a little bit of the agency side of the world, wherein I was a part of a large marketing agency with 5,000 people, and I was a global VP, one of the 10 VPs globally, right? And then, again, I found my calling into like helping startups. So I ended up in a private equity fund that I'm currently working at,
Wow,
and
wow, what a
try to help.
spectrum. What
Yeah,
a spectrum. Huh? It's a range.
yeah,
My mom is in love with Kolkata and everything that is Bengali, Bangla. You know, she's from
yeah.
Jadavpur University
Oh,
and
fantastic.
a bank officer, retired as a bank officer after 29 years working in Bank of India. So she
Mhm.
says, you most creative people in the world are Bangla people. Huh?
I could
Most
not
intelligent.
agree
It's a
more.
different vibe. Huh?
I could not agree more. See, Avinash,
Rabindra
um,
Sangit, you know or no?
see, I do not know how to sing it, but I do appreciate that kind of music.
Lovely,
See,
lovely,
partly
lovely.
because Avinash, even though I'm from Calcutta, but I have lived across in India. So my early childhood, I was all through convent educated, right? So my
Okay.
early childhood I spent in Assam, because my father was a professor under Guwahati University, right? Um, then I stayed in Darjeeling. So that's a beautiful place to live
Yeah.
in,
It
I
is.
mean, so I grew up in the hills pretty much in Northeast, right? Then I was only in Calcutta for 2 years. And then Avinash, I lived in Chennai and then Delhi. And, I did my MBA here. I did my master's in London, Oxford. And then, the rest is history, right? Yeah. Yeah. But I could not
So
agree more with
as
you.
Shantan, as the leader, you won so many awards. Congratulations on that.
Thanks so
What are some of the core beliefs that you'd like to share from your own life, maybe, or something you've learned along the way?
Sure,
You want to
sure.
share something?
See,
Yeah.
100%. See, Avinash, I am a fan of adaptive leadership that we were like discussing, right?
Mm,
See, primarily what I feel is that, um, see, leadership is not by choice, but it just happens.
mm,
I mean, you can bring a 50-year-old people with 30 years of work experience, but still people don't see them as leader. However, today you see, you know, young founders of startups, like climbing up to a leadership position, right? So what I believe in four principles is emotional intelligence, right? Has to be
mm,
there,
mm,
right? They have to do organizational justice. They have to really care for their people. It's like we are in the people business. I mean,
mm,
everything is all about people. It's about connect internal employees, your colleagues, your customers.
mm,
You have to spend a lot of time in research and development, is what I feel. I mean, like if you do not innovate, I mean, like see what happened to Nokia, right? They were the
mm,
best selling cell
mm,
phones once upon a time, but today, like there is not a choice of a brand for like the consumers, right? So, and then what I believe is, Avinash, integrity is very important. I mean, if you do not have integrity,
integrity.
right?
Okay.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
you do not have integrity, then um, I, I think it will not take you anywhere. I mean, so these four principles of adaptive leadership is what I truly believe in, and uh, you know, I always tell my peers, or I always tell my teams that uh, do whatever you are good at. Do that
Mm.
and do it repeatedly. Then it becomes like just like rinse and repeat, and you become a master of like that subject area, right?
Lovely, lovely. So, Shantan, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put together all that we discussed right now. Anything else you'd like to share?
No, no, that's fantastic. Avinash, you
Lovely.
might want to
So,
answer. Yeah.
yeah, so I'm going to put it all together right now. And these are some lessons, dear viewers, that we got from this little quick discussion. I'm putting it together in a kind of a summary. And as I usually do, I take the name of the person who I'm talking to and I make an acronym of that name and present it as summaries. And all this is done on the spot. So let's go with Sayantan. Sayantan, although starts with a sh, is actually a sir, right? An S.
Totally.
So the S of Sayantan, I would say, stands for um, synergize. Hmm? Synergize. See, seven notes of music. There's been no more notes apart from the sharps and the majors and minors, the Tivra and Komal. Huh? But seven notes of music. These seven notes can be played in any combination, and that's creativity. So creativity comes from the word creare, Latin root, which means to create out of nothing. But what you do
Totally.
is you are able to put things together and connect the dots and you synergize different fields. Beautiful. You not only synergize, Shantan, you also simplify. For example, in marketing, although you do marketing for different products or different services or different industries, you simplified the fundamentals of marketing and you say, okay, no matter what we sell or no matter what we market, finally it's about money, you said, right? And you probably say one more thing, finally it's about the mind. So it's about what occupies mind space, which is what all
Exactly.
the gurus of marketing. I recently won a Kotler Award, and then I also saw, I've been trained by Al Rise. Al Rise and Jack Trout
Right.
positioning.
Right.
So
Hmm.
at a very young age, I met these guys. I was very fortunate to meet many amazing people and learn from them, from the experiences I had. So it's all about the mind. So I love the way you're able to simplify, synergize, and simplify. That's your S. Yeah. You want to write it down, Chantan? This is beautiful. Huh? Or you want to see the video later when it comes out? A
That's fine.
is A is adaptive leadership. Okay.
Exactly.
Or your adaptive nature, no matter where, whoever puts you wherever, geography wise as well as industry wise. And your adaptive nature, you said four principles: emotional intelligence, organizational justice. What was the third one you said? You
So
said
it was
empathy, care for the people, and
integrity,
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 right?
research and development, right?
And research development. That's right. Research integrity is the overall thing. Brilliant, brilliant. I love that. So then that's the adaptive. Why is I'm wondering why you are you. Why is for you. I love the way you are able to be yourself despite all this adaptation, despite all the changes. I love it. I love your hairstyle, man. You look
It's
you look more you look more like a rock star than a corporate marketing guy. Huh? Okay, with your hair like that. So it's still in your blood. The music is in your blood. Lovely. You're being
yeah,
yourself. Authenticity is very important. That's where the
totally.
integrity comes in, authenticity comes in. I love it. The next A, I would say I would probably say that you are action oriented. From whatever I've seen so far, with the movements that you've made, with the hunger that you've shown for moving into different fields, what gets you the result is the action that you take. Is that
Totally.
correct? Is that true?
100% agility,
Huh?
the
Agility, that's right.
yes.
Yeah, yeah. Huh? Okay, super. N, I think you're genuinely a very nice person. Yeah. Huh? You connect well with people. You connect immediately at heart to heart level, friendly level. And this is a very big thing in leadership: is likability. You may have
Totally.
all the qualities, but if you're not liked by other people, likability. If you're not truly nice, people can sense it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. T.
That's when the different
Yeah.
that's when the difference come between a boss and a leader. People leave
Absolutely.
organizations because of
Absolutely.
their boss and not of their leaders, right?
Absolutely. Very true. Very true. Huh? So, which is why you need to be self-effacing. Self-effacing ka matlab you need to be beyond yourself and look at the reality of what's happening around you. Look at what the other person is feeling. It's not that you should do to the other person as you want done to you. You know, that's the golden rule. I've created platinum
Exactly.
rule. Do to other people as they want done to them.
Exactly.
You know, because different people are different, so you should understand the truth of them. That's why when you go into different industries, you have different things which you want to market. You have to understand the mind of the consumer. Huh? So that being able to see the reality is your T, which is truth.
Totally.
Sayant, truth. Huh? Okay, always seeking the truth, because then you can adapt to the truth. If you don't know what is the truth, you'll never adapt. You think you're right all the time. This Dunning-Kruger effect. You know, all bosses think that leaders think that they know everything. Uh, they don't know what they don't know. Yeah.
Exactly.
The next A. You got to help me with this, Shantan. What is the next A? Are you ambitious? I have
Very
a sense
much.
that you are, because you
Very
would
much.
not be so focused, no, leaving the family aside or not even thinking of starting one new one. You have enough what you have right now, and you go for it. No, with that drive. So the ambition seems to be there. Also, immediately when I mentioned podcast, you said, I want to do that also. I want to do this also. Huh? So you have that drive, you have that ambition. Is that correct?
Right. Totally. Totally, Avinash. Totally. You are totally correct.
What is the last N? Help me with that.
That can be nimble.
Nimble. What is nimble? You mean
Uh,
you're able to again? See, I was thinking of explain nimble, because I was thinking nimble is closer to adaptability, agility. You know, what is nimble? Nimble is uh, in terms of
see,
being able to change fast, or what, or
see,
understanding the nuances.
yeah. So able to be in an environment and move things very quickly. So
Got it. Got it.
like the nimbleness in your
Got it. Got it.
leadership
Got it.
or the nimbleness
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
your
That
uh,
would be closer to agility, but I think the additional aspect in nimble would be speed.
totally,
Huh?
totally
You're
speed.
adding the speed aspect. Very nice. Very nice. So I would go beyond nimble. I would say N should be now. You are
Fantastic,
very much, from whatever I noticed about you, you're in the present moment. Hmm? Okay.
fantastic.
And now is about timing. Nimble is also about timing, speed. Once
Exactly.
I don't know why I'm remembering my guru Rishi uncle now today so much in your, because of the music thing maybe, because he combined music and corporate very well. 25 days a month he played sitar, 5 days a month he used to do corporate workshops. Huh? Now, uh, one day I arrived on time and rang his hotel door. I said, we'll meet at 3 o'clock. At 3 o'clock sharp, I reached 1 or 2 minutes before, but I waited 1 or 2 minutes outside the hotel door. I was a kid at that time, and I rang the bell exactly at 3. So that he's like proud of me that I'm on time. Okay. So he opened the door. He looked at the watch. He looked at me. He said, "At last, now you can be a musician." He told me, okay, because music is about timing. Huh?
Timing. Totally.
Marketing is
Totally.
about timing. Huh? But for all
100%.
this timing, you have to be in the now. Huh? And
Exactly.
music helps people forget the past, future, everything, and be in the now. Let's listen to some quick music, Shayantan. You have something which you can play or sing for us, please? I'm sure our
Sure. I'll
audience
just
will love it.
um when I was young, my father said, "Son, I have something to say." And what he told me I'll never forget until my dying day. He said, "Son, you are a bachelor boy, and that's the way I'll stay." Yeah. When I was 18, I fell in love with a girl as sweet as could be. And then I got married and had a for a child, and that's the way I'll stay. He said, "Son, you are a bachelor boy, and that's the way I'll stay." Yeah. That's
Lovely,
a
lovely,
that's a
lovely, lovely.
very
Uh, yeah. And
yeah.
there's something called Freudian slip.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Freudian slip is something that's deep in your mind, comes out. So I wonder why you chose this song. So, I think there's a big lesson in here for everybody. And the lesson is that we should integrate our personal life and our professional life in some way. Monday to Friday, if you're going to be working, doing what you don't like, you will say, thank God it's Friday, and you'll enjoy the weekend. But you'll say again, oh no, it's Monday. So this work-life balance thing doesn't work. It's work-life integration. Bring your passion into your work and bring some purpose into your passion. Beautiful lesson which Sayantan is living. Thank you so much, Sayantan. Great, lovely spending time with you. And we will talk further.
Thank you so much, Avinash, for your time. I appreciate your
Thank you,
time. Thank
viewers.
you.
Thank you very much. Bye bye.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.